Hi, Leos. This is Sage Wisdom, and I'm here to do your reading. Thank you guys for joining me, and Happy New Year. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by saying my prayer, and then I'm going to go into the overall energy. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Sorry. And then I'm going to go into the tarot/oracle reading as far as like what the situation is, what's the energy around the situation, aspects of that situation, what's testing it, what happened if you pass the test, and then the outcome based on the current situation. Again, we have free will, so it's not like 100% guarantee. It just depends on, the choice you make, the direction you choose to go in. All right. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the Sun, Rising, Venus sign of Leo in terms of whatever wants to come through. That's for the highest good. Take this time to invite in my spirit guides, angels, and entities is of the highest good. There's missing anything that's not of light and love. Elevate my vibration to the level in which the message wants to come through that's for the highest good. Help me clearly articulate the message for the collective of Leos. Thank you, God, for this opportunity. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. So with the overall energy, you guys have loosen your grip. So it's talking about coping mechanisms that you may have had, or what you feel was your destiny, or just it could be talking about addictions, or letting God into your life this time is what they're saying. So they're seeing where cycles begin. We're being taught what's coming in the season. So it's like a new cycle that's beginning for all of us because it's a new year, right? They're wanting you to not cling to things or situations or people that's no longer serve you. They're saying go with the natural flow of life. Allow the cycle to complete, allow it to close out for a lot of you. A lot of you has to do with letting go of some type of addiction, something you're attached to, whether that's drugs, alcohol, sex, or people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be in a codependent relationship. So they're saying what you cling to often covers up something that's most vulnerable for you. So whatever that it is that you're fearing that if I let go of this, this is going to be exposed, or I'm going to feel empty. They're saying that let God and his energy and grace fill you is what they're saying. So loosen your grip as far as whatever the situation is that you're trying to cling to is what Spirit is saying. Give up your control. Release whatever the coping mechanisms are and leave a space for God. Because this is, I'm a counselor by trade. So a lot of my readings are based in, the tarot spirit, but it's also based in like some of my ideologies from my field. And what I always say, I always tell my sister this, that a lot of time when people have mental illnesses is a product of like their way of coping. It's a coping mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people have traumatic things happen in their life and they're not able to deal with it on one level. So let's say with multiple personalities, somebody's personality might split in several different personalities that handle different aspects of them. You understand? Okay. And another thing is denial is a gateway that leads into mental illness, or like a way of us coping. So when we deny situations, we don't look at what the truth is in a situation. That opens up a doorway for us to start down a path that's not necessarily for our highest good, but it starts in a cycle where we have several lessons to learn. You understand? So with that said, this loosen your grip card is basically telling you to let God in. You don't have to put up these fronts or deny what he is and try to block the flow, because God is wanting you to expose yourself so that he can heal that part that needs to be healed right now. So loosen your grip and let God in. Okay. That's what this overall energy card is saying. The other thing you have is I remember. So let's talk about your soul plan, your fated life versus your destiny, right? So the soul's plan is basically, we're all spiritual beings who are living a human existence, right? So we plotted this life. We plotted the lessons that we wanted to learn this lifetime. So we were fated into this life. This is what we were born into because we had lessons to learn. Okay. Your destiny is what your soul chooses, which requires you to have courage and faith to move out of one aspect of your life into a different aspect. Okay. So that means you have to choose a different path. You have to choose the path that's less traveled, but it's a difficult decision to make, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, it's a difficult decision to make, is what they're saying. But you have the soul plan. So what you were like, the life that you were fated to live based on what you said when you were a spiritual being before you incarnate into human form. And then you have what you're destined for. So if you feel like I want to move towards my destiny, you have to take the leap of faith. You have to release the cycle, again, loosen the grip to move in a different space. And you're going to be fully supported by God, your spirit guides, and the angels. Okay. So remember that. You have a soul plan. Am I going to be like in this fated life or this destined life? What am I going to do? All right. Then you have lost lands. It's talking about soul memories and gifts that you've done this before. Okay. So what they're saying is, you guys, they're encouraging you guys to make changes in your life. This is what all this is basically saying, to sum it up. So they want you to step into a new direction, whether that's a new career path, some type of creative endeavor that you want to give birth to, some type of like song you want to write, song you want to sing, some type of portrait you want to draw, some type of book you want to write, whatever it is. They're saying you have the ability to bring that ideal to life. All right. It's within you to bring it to life. So you may feel like you're unprepared, but remember that you've done this before. You know what I'm saying? You've done this before is what they're saying. So tap into your intuition, tap into that creativity, tap into that feminine energy, okay? And realize that you're being divinely guided along this path, okay? And they also want you to tap into your soul's wisdom, because past lifetimes, you've done this before in past lifetimes, okay? All right. So you may feel lost, but remember that you've done this before, and you have a lot of ancient and soul wisdom that's with you right now, helping you to move into that different direction, helping you to, or pushing you to take that leap of faith is what they're saying. All right. So, but what they're also saying, in order to get to this next phase in your life, to move towards what it is that you want to move towards, you have to let go or release the things that's no longer serving you, whether it's a person, a situation, some habits, some negative habit that you have. Again, some of you could be addictions to people. You know what I'm saying? You may know that a relationship is not good for you, but you may continue in it because, that's what you know. We're creatures of habit, right? Right. So they're saying that you're ready to move towards bigger and brighter things. They want you to align with the wisdom of the universe right now. So look at her. You know what I'm saying? She's releasing and she's aligning with her destiny, not what she necessarily is fated for. You can make changes and move towards a different path in your life if you so choose. But that destined path requires faith and courage to release and move out of your current situation, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. All right. So then we're still in the overall energy, so you know. Okay. So then you have like extremes. So this is talking about how to handle situations or how to handle a crisis with calmness and how to be able to bounce back out of a situation that's difficult for you to, exit or release, So they're saying seeking balance is what's crucial here. Okay. There are better ways to handle the situation than like arguing or being angry or being frustrated with it. Okay. Yeah. They're saying that this energy that you're in, the way you feel as you're trying to release this cycle, that it will pass, is what they're saying. They're saying this will pass. This too shall pass, is what Spirit is saying. All right. And the last one in overall energy, which is reverse, which means you have to put more emphasis on this, is nourishment. So it's talking about choosing to nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit at this time. Okay. Eat the right kind of food. You know what I'm saying? Drink more water. Feed your values. What do you truly want? You know what I'm saying? They're also saying that when you're jealous or you're envious is a sign that you have to pay attention to what it is that you truly want. Because if you're jealous or envious of someone, that means there's something within that person that you see that you really admire about them, but you don't know how to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. But at this time, pay attention to your health, meaning eating right, drinking more water, nourishing you, and caring for yourself. But this card is reversed. So I don't feel like you guys are doing that. All right. All right. So now we're out of the overall energy and we're going into the situation with Leo. Wow. We spent like 9 minutes in overall energy, but it was necessary. Okay. All right. So the first cards that you guys have, you have the Hangman, the Moon. You have the Hangman reverse, the Moon's upright, the Three of Wands reverse, and then the Five of Pentacles reverse. So the Hangman is about shifting your perspective. It's coming out of this mode where you're not wanting to release an old habit or bad situation, okay? Which means it's keeping you guys stuck. You're not making progress towards what it is you should make progress towards. And Spirit is wanting you to come out of this energy. That's what these 4 cards are saying, okay? So they want you to shift your idea of what you want for yourself, to look at it wholeheartedly, not to like be putting those coping mechanisms in to protect yourself. They want you to face the situation with courage and strength so you can find a way to move out of this energy. Because right now you're stuck, and it's like spirit wants you to be free. They don't want you to be in this stuck energy, is what they're saying. All right. A lot of what has to happen in order to help you through this is to release the illusion that you are trapped. You know what I'm saying? Because feeling trapped, that's an illusion. It's like you have to make a choice to support the path that you want to move towards, which is the path of happiness. So whatever it is that you're that's chaining you to a situation, whether that's addictions to people, substances, whatever, you need to release it. You need to break free of that. That's the key. Okay. You either come out of this time where you feel like you're not getting what you want, or you feel like you cannot get what you want, because you can make progress towards what it is that you want, but you have to start taking the steps in order for this transformation to occur. So it's through the power of love. Can you guys hear me? It's through the power of love that you're going to move past this illusion of being trapped, and you're going to step into this position of being awareness of what it is that you truly want and where it is that you want to go. So all in all, what Spirit is saying, that there's a new opportunity that's here for you, Leo, but you have to release and let go of a person, situation, or something you're addicted to in order to move towards this new opportunity. All right. So again, is repeating, this is you guys feeling in prison or feeling trapped. Okay. Feeling like you can't get what you want, but you have to focus in on what it is that you're needing to release at this time. Focus in on that. Try to gain clarity. Try to get a revelation about what it is that you're trying not to see because you're afraid to see it. And a clue in order to tap into that, when you notice that you feel jealous or envious of somebody, look at that person and ask yourself why. It's something about that person that you really admire, but you don't have the courage to move in that direction. So it comes out in forms of a jealousy or envious type of energy, right? Yeah. Some of you, again, is probably some type of addiction, that you're addicted to a person, or you're addicted to substance, alcohol, something like that, or drugs. Others of you is like a coping mechanism. You're choosing not to see the situation in its entirety because you don't feel like you can handle it. Call in your angels and spirit guides, and you will be able to handle it, okay? Because they want you to come out of this energy of feeling trapped. They want you to see the truth of the situation. And then for some of you, it is going to require an ending of some sort. But with endings comes a new beginning. It comes growth, comes change, comes liberation. You'll be able to embrace the transition, is what Spirit is saying, okay? So you need to rebuild at this time. Spirit doesn't want you to continue to sabotage your destiny, okay? They want you to have faith. They want you to be persistent. They want you to work what it is that you need to work towards. A lot of you is from healing a broken heart or freeing yourself from a toxic relationship or addiction. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? So you're changing, you're evolving, and you're moving to the next phase in your life on an emotional level, on a spiritual level. You're healing your inner child, that part that you never truly healed, is what they're saying. So it's growth that you're making. And sometimes growth is a little bit painful, but you have to continue to nourish yourself, feed yourself the right ideas, the right thoughts, the right values, and actually feed yourself healthier foods during this time, okay? As far as drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, okay? Right. So a lot of your issue streams from like fear of abandonment. So it's something that's going to probably come up in your meditation and your prayers as you try to get clarity on what your next step should be. All right. Now, when I look at the energies that's around you, so it could be your angel spirit guides, it could be another person. Let's see what it says. Okay. Yeah, a lot of cards come out, Leo. All right. So you guys want happiness. In order to move towards this happy state, you're going to have to make a choice about what it is that you want to do in your life moving forward. That's 11 cards reversed, because you haven't been making a choice. You've been, again, staying stuck in an unhealthy cycle is what Spirit is saying. Okay. They want you to take charge of your life and walk away from what's no longer serving you, where you're not getting what you want out of a situation. Okay. Because you have the Emperors, the 8 of Cups, and then you have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So they want the Emperors represent you taking charge of your life to walk away from what's not serving you. Okay. And yeah, they want you to walk away from what's no longer serving, the 8 of Cups, because whatever the situation is, you're not getting what you want from it. It's not being reciprocated. But you know what? Let me check to make sure my volume is still on, because sometimes my mic goes out, guys. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry. Just checking, double checking, testing my volume. Testing my volume. Okay, it still works. I have to make sure. Okay. All right. So yeah. So basically, they want you to have the courage to walk away from what's no longer serving you, the situation that you're not getting what you want. So making a choice to move towards your happiness is what this energy is saying. Because you have the Knight of Cups reversed, which is talking about you not being emotionally fulfilled, and they want you to come out to this energy of deceiving yourself so that you can move into this new beginning. Because all these cards are reversed, so it's like this: you're not getting the emotional fulfillment that you want. They want you to come out this energy of deceiving yourself so that you can move towards a new beginning. Right now, you're just holding yourself back. So this is a message from your angels and spirit guides about what it is they want you to do. So a lot of them are saying they want you to revisit old dreams and plans that you made when you were younger about something that you wanted to do. And as you got older, it's like you didn't believe in the plan enough, or you didn't believe in yourself enough. So they want you to revisit that thing. For others of you, it's about romance or a situation that you're thinking on, that you're thinking, for some of you, that you have to move past the situation. So maybe it's a long-term relationship that you've been in, and you're thinking about releasing and letting go to move past it. Yeah, you're looking at the obstacles in relationships as lessons for yourself. So it's like you're evolving now. You're accepting what is, and you're ready to release the control in a situation. Yeah, and you're ready to like kind of embrace the rhythm of life. You're ready to go into this new cycle, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah. For a lot of you, this has to do with the romantic partnership. It has to do with romance and something that you're having to release in order to get what it is that you truly want, in order to expand, and in order to have joy and happiness. Okay. Yeah. You want somebody where it's equalness in a relationship, equalness with give and take, equalness with expression and love. That's what you guys want. And I feel like in this situation, it wasn't that, which made when it's not that way, it makes the person lack the passion. Like you lack the passion towards them, and they lack the passion towards you, because it's not equal. You understand, Leo? Look, because you have the Six of Pentacles and this card is reversed, so it's not equalness with give and take. You're not getting what you really want for this relationship because it's reversed, so which makes the chemistry not really there. Okay, so a lot of you have to move away from one situation in order to gain something in another way, is what Spirit is saying. All right, so aspects of this, again, in a recent past, you guys were blocked off and you had a lot of anxiety. You didn't want to see the situation for what it was because you just wanted to stay attached to it. That's the codependency or the addiction right there. Okay, so Spirit was offering you a way out. You know, you had the Four of Cups, but you guys wasn't looking at the offer, which was blocking your stability, or blocking you getting what you wanted. So in one way, we thought, like, if I hold on to this, I'll have the stability that I want. But in another way, it's like holding on to this, not taking, what God is trying to offer you right here. You know what I'm saying? And holding on to this is leading to like an unstable situation where things just don't feel right. Things feel upside down, right? So you guys are making a decision to head in a new direction. You're gaining clarity now. You see things for what it truly is, and you know what to do. So renewal is like the Judgment card in traditional tarot. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay. What they're saying is they understand that you're experiencing a lot of heartbreak and pain, and the separation is hard, is a shock. But they're also saying when you release this person, for a lot of you, I feel like it's a person, you're going to meet someone new. You're going to get back out there, and things are going to start to work out differently for you. It's going to not be working the way it's been working, which really haven't been working for you. It's just something that you've been holding on to. But you're going to see that your dreams are going to start to kind of come true. You know what I'm saying? They're also encouraging me to tell you to listen to music in order to keep your mind right, to keep you stable, because the lyrics in a song is like poetry, and sometimes that can speak to you. Sometimes that's the way of your angels and your spirit guides speaking to you. But the thing that it is that you want, you're going to end up in a situation where you're with somebody who is just as mature as you are. They want the same thing you want as far as love. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get back out there and start dating, and it's going to lead to something more committed, is what Spirit is saying, okay? Okay, this is a process of understanding you. It's a process of maturing, trying to get clarity on what you want. They want you to focus on happiness again. Focus on the emotional state of being, like feeling happy and content, feeling passion in your life. Okay, that's what they want you to focus on. That's what you let go of. When you give your power up, you release a lot of the things that brings emotional joy to you and passion to your mind, your heart, and your soul. Okay. So yeah, you just be patient as you go through this process, as you get back out there, but be true to yourself. Never not be truthful to yourself. Don't block off the truth. That's trying to tell you. That's why sometimes you may feel envious towards others because you're looking at them and they seem happy and content in their lives. Why don't I have this? It's because you're not being honest. Your coping mechanism, you block something off. You deny yourself joy based off what you wasn't willing to work on in order to move past this point. Okay. Now, when I look at what's testing the situation, Leo, you guys have the Five of Swords and the Justice. So, hold on one second. You have the Five of Swords and the Justice card. Okay, so for some of you, it's going to be a legal situation. And it's going to be a sticky situation that you're trying to get yourself out of. Because some of you might already be married, and it's like you're breaking free of a marriage. You're trying to go through a process of divorce. For others of you, it may be a legal situation, like maybe you're common law, like you live with the person and maybe you have to move out. So it's not, this is the things that you worry about because this is what's testing it. But Spirit is saying it is going to be a journey, but go through the process. This is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to have the courage to step into this and go towards your destined life? Or are you going to stay in what you feel, quote unquote, that you fated to be in? Okay. So it's going to be a sticky situation. Nobody says it's going to be easy, but they don't want this to hold you back from moving yourself out of this. It's going to be a journey. And for a lot of you, it's going to be a legal process. And this is what you guys worry about. But Spirit is continuing to say to stand your ground. Stand up to what it is that you want. Okay. Embrace what it is that you want. Make the choice that's from your heart. Make the choices from your heart. Okay. So you can recover. You can have your health and your happiness back. All right. They want you to be more optimistic and enthusiastic about a new opportunity and not to worry about the hardships of getting out the current situation. Because if you make the choice to do it and you take the steps towards it, you're already in a process. You're already on a journey. And Spirit will step in and help you the rest of the way. Okay? So they want you to finish what you started. If you started this process, don't give up thinking it's too hard. Release it so you can move towards this new passion beginning for you. Okay? They want you to start being more passionate about your life, because they want you to focus on love. They want you to have love in your life. They want you to have passion in your life, not just a situation that you're cooperating in because, you're afraid to step out. You're afraid of what's going to happen if you move yourself out of the situation. So, yes, that's what they're saying. Whew. They're saying in a recent past, did you haven't been showing your true feelings? You've been hiding your personality, but pretending. Okay. And as a result of that, it makes you feel like deeply heartbroken. Okay. Yeah, things are changing, whether you are ready for it or not. Things are changing. So it's being like an upheaval. This energy is like an upheaval because you're going through a transformation. Because Spirit said you've been in this long enough. And they're ready for you to go towards what it is that will bring you joy and happiness. That's what it should be about. Okay. So aspects of this test, what you need in order to pass this test is strength and be able to embrace what's going on, embrace this transformation. Because right now, the strength card is reversed and the tower card is reversed because it's like what you two are lacking. It's like, recognize that this is a change that's occurring, this ushering a new cycle, a new beginning. God has stepped in and said, no longer. I want my child to have happiness and peace of mind and contentment, love and passion, all the things they desire. So it's going to require you to have the strength to go through this process so you can end up where it is that you want to end up. Okay? It's going to bring wealth in a way where you're nurturing yourself, you're growing differently. You're going to have support by friends and family. People in the community is going to help you through this process, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, you're going to have rewards that's going to come from this, but you have to balance things out. You have to balance what it is that you want with what you're moving towards. Like right now, you're in a situation and you just allowing the situation to take you where the situation wants to take you. But you can have the power to move your chariot in the direction that you want to go, is what they're saying. Okay, it's not going to happen. It's happening quickly as far as the disruption and the transformation, but you have to balance yourself and be patient as you go through this process because change is hard. Okay. It's what Spirit is saying. What you're going through is elevation. You're raising your vibration. Okay. You're raising your vibration is what they're saying. So through this time, you have to honor your feelings. I got to get clarity. They got the financial flow card and the material harvest card for you. And before I say anything else, I want to get clarity on these two cards for you, Leo. Okay, where's my deck? Where's my favorite deck? Oh, that's right. No, that's not it. Goodness, here we go. So let's clarify this financial flow that could possibly come after this test. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify the financial flow and the material harvest card for Leo in terms of the spread. Oh, okay. So what they're saying is with this, you separating from this person is actually going to lead you. Hey, Shan, is also going to lead you to a place of more financial abundance. You know what I'm saying? Because you poured into yourself. Okay, but you have to get clear on what it is that you want. So it's spiritual growth. Is what they're saying. That it's like when we talk about flow. Because look, this is the card you got: financial flow, material harvest. A lot of times we block ourselves off. Okay, like when we're blocking one area, we block other aspects of our life. So we might block our financial aspect because we're not being clear on what it is that we want. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying that you're going to have abundance come to you once you move into this different energy, once you tap into your higher self, tap into what it is that you truly want, what your soul wants. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to unblock you in a lot of areas. So if you're worried about money, that's going to do the extreme opposite of what you think it is going to do. Okay? That's what they're saying, but because they want you to honor your true feelings. That's what they want. They want you to honor your true feelings. You're going to unblock yourself in a lot of ways. Your finance is going to be better than you think. So maybe if you're going through a divorce and there's a legal aspect like we had was testing, it was a legal aspect and things seem sticky, you're going to come out on top, Leo. You're going to get what it is that you want financially, whether it's through child support, whether it's through, like the alimony part, dividing of the assets, you're going to get what you want. So don't worry about that. Don't back down. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Feel like, oh, I'm not going to get this. I'm going to settle for this. No, don't settle. Go through the whole process. Be patient. You know what I'm saying? Because you will get what you want. You will come out on top financially. All right. So now look at aspects of what's testing this, Leo. Let's see what's going on. Not aspects of outcome based on the current situation. So the outcome is, organize my cards right quick. Okay. You have the Ten of Pentacles reversed and then a Page of Wands. And I'm going to get clarity on those two. But they're saying that you guys need to balance yourself at this time because you're not feeling stable right now, and just take baby steps every day towards moving towards harmony is what they're saying. You guys have a lot going on. But in the end, you are going to be successful. It's going to be triumph. Okay. But it's about balancing your emotions about the situation and continuing to move through this even when things seem tough. Okay. Is what they're saying. Yeah, you're going to receive what it is that you want. You're going to see progress. You're going to be having closure to certain issues in your life. Things are going to balance out. Okay? Yeah. You guys are going to come out of this energy where you're in this one-sided relationship. You're just going to break free. You're going to break free. And as you go through this process, just make sure you continue to nourish yourself. Eating right, drinking water, taking walks, get a little exercise in, even just 10 to 15 minutes per day. Okay. So clarify this outcome for Leo in terms of what it is that you want to know, spirit, just for the highest good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The choice that you're making in terms of this relationship or lover, it feels like you have to defend your position at every step of this cycle. You know what I'm saying? But don't give up. Continue to move forward fearlessly as far as what it is that you want, because this is what the universe is wanting you to do. It's like a test to see if you can have the strength and courage to move past it and not to revert back to your old ways of coping with situations that basically left you stuck, is what Spirit is saying. Give me one more card, Spirit. Yeah. Moving past the heart, you got the Three of Swords. So just like pressing past this in order to move towards what it is that you want. Pressing past the heartache, the pain, because it's almost like you guys want to naturally cower down and not continue or finish this. You have to finish this, is what Spirit is saying, because the cycle is here, but you have to go through the process of this transformation, this growth, which is not going to always be easy. It's going to be painful in some ways because you're forced to look at a situation differently than what you've been looking at. So it's meaning you're forcing yourself to look at the pain and the hurt so that you can cope with it. You can move on. The way you've been dealing with it is you've been blocking things out, ignoring it, and continuing in the habits that you've been in. And it's time to move on. And it's the wheel of fortune. You're going to have fortune. You're going to have more coming out of this situation than staying in it. That's what Spirit wants me to say. You're going to have more coming out of the situation, but you have to face the things that you're not willing to face. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not facing it. It's like an illusion. It's like you got to break free. Your fear is bigger than the actual situation. If you can move past your fear and see the truth in the situation, you know what I'm saying? That's when the elevation begins. That's what Spirit is saying. So you have to do the work right now on yourself. In order to gain stability, you have to stick this through. You have to go through this process. To continue to do the work, the Eight of Pentacles, in order to gain stability right now, which means you have to take a leap of faith to move towards what it is you want. Move out of your current situation. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to look at the situation in its entirety, even the parts that maybe you don't want to look at because it hurts you. These parts hurt you right here. Even the parts you don't want to look at. As soon as you can face your fears, you can move forward. Okay. So you don't want to continue this energy of holding back or blocking yourself off from what it is that you want because you're a creature of habit. You want to continue, you're afraid to rock the boat. If you keep doing that, you're going to continue to carry the burdens. You're going to stand still. Okay. You're going to stay in this energy of what you've been experiencing in the past where you just conflicted and not knowing what to do in terms of love, in terms of gaining clarity. You have to do what's best for you. And sometimes it's a little painful when we have to face our fears or face our issues. But as soon as we can face it, you know what I'm saying? It's done. Okay. It's done. And you elevate it to the next level. You're in the next phase of your life, in the next cycle of your life. Okay. All right, Leo. Okay. So let's get some closing messages for Leo. Thank you, Spirit, for this opportunity to read. I feel like that's too much. Let me see if they want me to take it. Yep. They're saying nurture yourself. Okay. Nurture yourself during this time. Like, again, that goes along with the nourishment card. Eating right, exercising, feeding good values in your mind, your heart. You know what I'm saying? Not feeding yourself that negativity is what Spirit is saying. They're also saying reach out for help. You know what I'm saying? It's people in the community that can help you through this process. Okay. Reach out for help for the people in your community that can help you through this process. Refocus your energies during this time. They don't want you to sabotage what it is that could happen. They don't want you to give up before, like 5 minutes before the miracle, because you feel like, don't settle. If this is a core issue, don't settle. Go through the whole process. It's sticky. It's like people not doing right, but they're saying you will get what it is that you want out of the situation if you go through this process. Okay. Yeah. That's what they're saying. Whew. Okay. That's what I'm going to leave it there. If you want something more personalized, email me at chantelharris30@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, sagewisdom by slharris.com, and schedule an appointment to have a personal reading that's more specific for you. Oh, closing messages. You guys have a lot of anxiety, but your spirit guides and your angels are surrounding you with light and love. So they want you to take a deep breath in and breathe in like this violet light. So when you breathe in this light of violet, is going to like melt away some of your anxiety and your fear. They said there's nothing to fear. It's only love. Okay. Just facing your fears. So when you face your fears, you realize it's not even fear. It's like you just facing the situation head on. You see them for what it is, so you can release and move on to the next aspect. Okay. They're saying that when you're making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Okay. What is it that your heart and soul truly want? Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Remember, I was saying like not to give in to what it is. Sometimes the mind can deceive us based on the energy that's being presented to us, but they want you to choose love and not fear. So focus on love. They're also saying that you're going to receive some positive news. So the outcome is going to be positive. So yeah. Yep. Open your heart, speak your truth lovingly without fear. So moving away from that fear-based energy in order to get to the truth of what the situation is. All right. Light and love. And guys, bye.